Are you ready for some fun in your sewing space? Welcome to the world of Arrow Sewing. Hydraulic chairs are a must for extreme comfort while sewing. Features include adjustable height, 360-degree swivel, perfect lumbar support, and a stable 5-star base. They even have a storage compartment in the seat. The Arrow cutting and sewing cabinets open up to give you plenty of creative space, plus handy storage solutions. These amazing cabinets come in 3 different finishes to complement any decor. Extension arms and multi-position hydraulic sewing lifts for free arm and flatbed sewing are just a few of their outstanding features. Cabinets provide storage along with extra space for cutting and pressing. No matter the project, Arrow sewing furniture is perfect to help you sit, stand, cut, sew, serge, and create. Happy sewing!
I'm Jill from June Tailor with my favorite tool in my quilter's toolbox, the cut and press. You can do all your rotary cutting on one side and all your pressing and squaring on the other. The cutting mat side features a hard surface mat with a texture on. That's going to prevent your blade from cutting into the mat, keeping your blades sharper longer. You'll notice that the markings for your inches is outside the cutting grid, so it's easy to line up your fabric and you don't have to lift it up to see where your rule markings are. When we flip it over, we have the pressing side, and this is great for general pressing, so you can just go ahead and as you're quilting do your pressing like this, but it's also great for squaring. So many times people will cut their blocks to square them, but now you can actually lay your block right on the grid to square it up. You can also pin into this, so you can use it to square up your needlework or even your cross stitch.
ultimate fabric cutting experience, you need the Go Big in your sewing space. This all-electric fabric cutter is hands-free, making it the cutter for those with physical limitations. The Go Big is safe, easy to use, and is compatible with every die in our Go collection. That's more than 250 dies. The wide opening allows you to run 2 6-inch wide dies through at once, upping your efficiency and lowering your cutting time. Though it's our widest Go cutter, the Go Big is still portable and features a handle to make it easy to store or travel with. When you buy the Go Big electric starter set, you get the Go Big fabric cutter, the 3x6-inch finish Go Flying Geese die, a cutting mat, and 5 fabulous patterns. Look at some of these beautiful projects you can create with a Go Big. The Go Big has all the perks of Acuquilt's amazing Go product line with none of the manual work. Don't give up your quilting craft. Go Big. Acuquilt, because cutting time means quilting more. Welcome to today's very special launch party that is going to be simply spooktacular.
We can't wait to introduce you to this month's Die to Try, designed by our friend Chris Marchini of Rose City Originals.
Quilters, welcome to our special live launch party for this month's Die to Try. I'm Pam Heller, Acuquilt's cutting expert, and I am so excited about this die. So excited.
I know, I am too. I'm Erica Bodker, Acuquilt's creativity expert, and I think we're going to make this one special live event extra special with several special guests.
So many.
Including Chris, the man himself, Marchini, the designer of the die, and I can't wait to get started.
All right, let's not wait any longer. Here is September's Die to Try.
Get ready for some spooktacular creative fun using the Go skeleton die, designed by me, Chris Marchini of Rose City Originals for Acuquilt. Simply lay up to 4 layers of fabric with iron-on fusible applied to the 8 complex little shapes on the die, cover it all with a mat, and cut using any of the Acuquilt Go cutters. It's so easy to assemble your skeletons that it's almost scary. It's so simple, in fact, that you can have an entire cemetery full of skeletons dancing their way into everyone's hearts in minutes. Don't forget to add the perfectly cut tiny heart to your parade, or clatter, of skeletons. You're dead sure to come up with all kinds of ideas for this die, like wall hangings, treat bags, and embellished clothing. But don't stop there. You can cut other materials like craft foam, felt, and sticky backed vinyl to expand the fun to a wide variety of craft projects. You're sure to rattle with delight over the projects you can easily create using this die, because Acuquilt is here to help you cut time so you can quilt, craft, and create more.
The Go skeleton.
Oh, it's so
Listen, for all of us who love Halloween, thank you, Chris Martini.
This is your moment.
This is our die, people. This is our people.
We were so excited that we recently had Chris here. We hosted him in our new studio, and he designed the skeleton die. We were so excited to have him here with his samples that he made and everything.
And he did a whole bunch of videos while
did.
we were here.
He did.
And one of them is a how-to video on how to make the project behind us, but we'll
Right.
talk about that in just a minute. All right, we couldn't let an opportunity like that go, so here's some video of Chris himself to introduce you to his Go skeleton die. Hey Quilters, I'm Pam Heller from Acuquilt. Oh my gosh, I'm here in real life, in real person, with my good friend Chris Martini of Rose City Originals.
Yes.
How you been? What you been doing?
I'm good. I've been working on a new die.
Imagine that. We should probably take a look at that. All right, so Chris, do you want to talk about our new die, and then we'll show off the great features. So
Sure.
tell us.
So this is the Go skeleton,
So cute.
and it is an applique die.
It is.
It has 8 shapes, everything from the skull and the torso. We have some bones to make up the arms and legs, some hands and feet, then a little oval for the eyes, and the heart doubles as the nose, as well as a little heart for a little love on your skeleton.
It's so cute. And honestly, that was my favorite part of the whole thing. So was there like some inspiration? I mean, what made you say, hey, we should make a skeleton die?
Well, I'm always thinking of what new dies
Sure.
we could do.
Sure.
And I know we had some Halloween dies, but not a skeleton.
We do. And Chris and I don't know if you know this, but Chris and I, we love Halloween.
Love Halloween.
This is great. It's going to fit through any Go cutter. You can pre-fuse cotton, but you can also use felt or cork or leather. Sticky back craft foam would be fun.
Yes.
We're going to actually cut some craft foam today. I think sometimes our quilters forget that you can cut other
materials.
with your die. Always 6 layers of cotton, 4 layers of pre-fused cotton, and we're just going to do 2 layers of our little sticky back. So since it's an embroidery, do you want to talk about the download embroidery files?
Yes. So I actually got to use the download embroideries, and it makes it just amazing because it does a placement stitch. And since there's so many pieces to place, it helps you get it perfect every time.
Look at that. Okay.
Awesome.
All right, so it's on a 5x10 mat, so you want to make sure, or a 5x10 die board, so make sure you have a 5x10 mat. And I'm going to let you push on it so all the craft foam doesn't move.
Stays put.
And I was thinking, Chris, how fun it would be, like during the fall time, to have kids or grandkids come over and create their own skeletons, and
Yes.
you use some applique or use some craft foam, or you know, those kind of things. So, all right, we're going to give it a little love, and we're going to talk about the pieces. All right, so we should start from the head, shoulders, knees, and toes, right?
Yes.
All right, so here we go, Chris. You want to kind of build one out for us?
Sure. So we just have little ovals for our eyes here. And then you'll cut 2 hearts. One is black, and that's going to be our nose.
Appropriate for me to be here with you.
And the red one is just his little heart right there.
Oh, look at that.
We've even got hands and feet.
Hands and feet. And those are kind of directional shapes, right?
The hands and feet are, yes.
Yeah.
And there's 2 sizes of bones. The shorter bones are his arms.
Oh.
And the longer bones are his legs.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Now, quilters, I just want to kind of point this out. Notice I just cut a big section here. But now I did 2 layers of craft foam. So I could for sure cut more bones out of this side.
Yep, and there's actually enough space between the bones. If you just shift this over, then you can cut out 2 more bones.
Here, will you cut out 2 more bones first? Because look at how clever that was. Listen, this is why you come here to get pro tips. Pro tips from Chris Marchini.
Hopefully it didn't shift too much.
No, we'll see how it works.
There we go. 2 short bones and 2 long bones.
Oh my gosh, Chris, that's so fun.
So we'll just place them down. And like I said, with those, the free downloads for the embroidery stitches, it's going to stitch out exactly where each piece goes, so then you can fuse them into place without having to do too much thought.
Excellent. All right, so think about table runners and wall hangings. You're going to do a little how-to video to create a fun little wall hanging that you designed using the what size cube?
The 9-inch cube.
9-inch cube. And then Eric will be here in a few minutes, and I think you're going to do a little trunk show.
Yes.
All right, quilters, if you're looking for the Go Skeleton Die by our good friend Chris Marchini of Rose City Originals, you can get it from Acuquilt.com and your local retailer. And Chris, how can people find you?
So you can find me on social media. I'm on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, all under Rose City Originals.
Because he lives in Portland. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, that was super fun having him here.
He is such a delight.
He really is. He
Yes.
really is. And this die is so fun to work with. I mean, we've been having a ball with it. Of course, you have Miss Halloween herself.
Listen, and it was hard to keep this secret.
It was hard to keep this
We've
secret.
known about this die for several months, and
We
I've
have.
already been making, what do they
have.
call a bunch of skeletons?
a clatter.
A clatter of skeletons. All right, but now we can't wait to show off the projects that Chris made with this new die, but we decided to share the fun and let our expert, Marianne Fontana, play with this die just a little bit to see what she came up with.
That's right. Now, Marianne, oh
shirt.
my gosh, look at that shirt. All right, we got to
Okay.
talk about that. Marianne's an Acuquilt expert who loves working with our products. In fact, she's one of our designers. She's an avid quilter who loves sharing her passion for quilting with others, and she can often be found teaching classes, even at some quilt shows.
She also loves sharing her talents with others through the Giving Doll Project and is a long arm quilter for Quilts of Valor. Okay, so
I love the shirt.
the shirt made with the skeleton die, obviously, and the 2-inch.
The 2-inch classic alphabet, but it's like a sassy skeleton.
It is a sassy skeleton.
I like it.
All right, besides your sassy skeleton, Marianne, what do you have rattling around in that quilting brain of yours using the Go Skeleton Die by Chris Marchini?
Well, thank you, Acuquilt, and as always, it's a pleasure to be here, and I am so excited. I love holidays, and Halloween is always so much fun. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the new skeleton die. It's really kind of cute. It's cool. Another one of the applique dies that I start out not sure what I'm going to make, and then I end up with so many ideas. Here's my first. I'm dressed for the occasion. I said trick or treat, and I use the skeleton in a reclining position, and I use the 2-inch letters to do my trick or treat. Of course, I added fusible first. But not to be outdone, I also discovered that with the skeleton, I can make skeleton head earrings. Is that so cute? I took a leather type product. I don't know if you can see, it's like a fake leather. And I put fusible on the back very carefully because it is a vinyl, and if you put too much heat on it, it's going to melt on you. And then I press 2 together and put eyes on it. All I need to do is add a little earring hoop, and I have my skeleton head earrings. So I will be all decked out for Halloween and ready to go with my snazzy shirt and my earrings. Now, if you're going to go to a party, I thought it would be also fun, whether it's for kids or adults, to just put a skeleton in a reclining position on the cups. And you can do them in different colors so everybody has their own color cup and they know which is theirs immediately. Another idea is to decorate a children's lamp. And I actually only used 2 of the legs and 2 of the arm bones because he's a short skeleton, because it's not a large lampshade. But I did put him in 3 different positions, and I thought that was just adorable. I've always been enamored with the people who put the lights inside the bottle, so I decided to make myself a skeleton. I put purple paper inside. This is actually a orange juice container that I got at the supermarket and finished it. I peeled the labels off, rinsed it out. I put my little battery pack for my lights on the bottom, stuffed the purple paper in there, and then I did the symbols for poison from the skeleton die, and I thought it was kind of cute. And I just taped the top back on because the wires do come out this way so that they run down the back, and I just taped this on so it looked like it was a complete bottle of poison. Next, now this is my favorite so far, not counting my project that I still have to figure out, but have you ever gone and seen people where they line their paper bags up and down on the streets for Halloween or for a holiday? Well, that's what I've done. I've taken these white paper bags, and it's kind of a little difficult to see, but I put different figures on them. They're full size, and inside each of the bags is a flickering tea light. And I'm going to turn the lights off, and I'll put a little clip in here so you can see what they look like in the dark. But can you imagine getting a bag of these and lining them all up and down your walkway? Now, I did purchase a bag. I had to buy lunch bags. They were sandwich bags. I got them on Amazon. I think a pack of 50 was like $7. So, you know, it's not an expensive project to do, and it's a lot of fun. I also purchased the flickering candles on Amazon. I got a box of 12, and again, they were $8 or $9 each, so the whole project is under $20 to do, and I just thought it would look amazing up and down your driveway or your walkway or your front stoop or anywhere that someone could see them as they walk by. So I turn the lights off, and here they are. Isn't that cool? So I hope you like my Halloween inspiration. I will be back in a few minutes with my reveal project. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, I love all of those things.
She came up with some fun ideas, but those
did.
luminaries.
And you had said put a little sand or cat
Yeah,
litter or
some
something
sand, yeah,
to hold
something
them. Because
to
here
hold
in
'em.
Nebraska, the wind blows.
The wind blows, yes.
Oh, but I'm loving that.
Wouldn't that be cool?
And her
Even if you
earrings.
just did one or two, like on your porch
Yeah.
or on the steps.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I'm
just-
kind of wanting to do that.
I think that's
I
hilarious.
hadn't thought about doing that with our shapes, but you could do
No.
that for all different holidays.
Oh yeah, for
With
Christmas
all our
and
different
Easter.
applique dyes.
Yeah.
That is clever. And the lampshade.
The lampshade is so cute.
Pam will be having a new lampshade
Yes,
in her bedroom.
I tell
soon,
you.
I'm sure.
I'm loving this dye. I'm loving this dye.
Well, I want to see what she comes up with as a final project. Oh, the earrings were pretty cute.
Oh, the earrings are super cute.
But first, let's give away $75 in reward points to a lucky viewer who registered for today's show.
Okay, wait. Think about cutting it out of magnetic.
Oh, and then you could make like refrigerator magnets or on your front door.
That Heller house, they can be there. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Well, I was just thinking about
All
that.
the
and I was gonna,
ideas. All the ideas.
but we're gonna give
Somebody's waiting to know if they
a
won.
lucky winner is gonna win $75 in Acuquilt reward points. Can we have a drum roll, please? Yep. Do we have one? There we go. That's okay. Carolyn C. of Durwood, Maryland. Congratulations.
Congratulations. It's the beauty of a live show,
It
everybody.
is. And hey, Carolyn, I have already put those $75 of reward points on the account you registered, the email account you registered with.
Look at you just rattling away.
Just making just all the things in my quilting head. Okay.
So when we started working with this, then of course you know how my mind works. So then I started thinking about other dyes that would work with the skeleton and dressing our skeleton up just a little bit. So let's talk about that. Now the first thing I thought of was the top hat.
Oh, yes.
It's on the holiday accessories. So
Yes.
that's holiday accessories is the dye that has all the pieces to make the snowman.
Yes, but you could also put a scarf on him.
You
in
could
case
also
it
put
was
a scarf
cold.
on him, yeah.
And
yeah.
mittens.
Oh. Okay, we got to do
Oh,
that.
we got to stop. We got to stop. Okay, so there's that. Okay.
And then you had another idea for him.
Yeah. So here is, thank you, Mr. Greg. Here is the bow tie from the Cookie Accessories. And you could totally put the bow tie on and make him look fancy, you could also cut the skirt
Oh, yeah.
and let it be like an apron or just a
Yeah,
skirt or
yeah.
something fun.
I-
I like that.
There's the big heart, but this little heart.
The
Okay,
little heart
just stop
is
for a
the
minute.
whole reason I love
This
the
little heart. There are so many things. You could make your own confetti. Pam has the thing about confetti. But if you cut a bazillion of those
Yes.
out of craft foam,
yes.
you could put those in your Valentine's.
I think what I need to do is when I send Halloween cards is to send bone confetti.
Bone confetti.
I do, and when I send Valentine cards or Christmas cards or birthday cards,
I've learned this from
I have
experience.
confetti in there, but now I could do bones. Okay.
Oh, bones, that's so
All right,
good.
so
Okay,
let's talk about one more because you thought this was super
I
cool.
did, and I'm going to cut one out because I want to see how it looks.
Yeah.
So I thought about using the gnome's hat and making a Santa skeleton.
Right. So, do you have a mat over there?
I do.
And this is sticky back craft foam.
She said she took the dye away from me.
Sticky back craft foam.
Okay. And you can always just use part of a mat.
You could use the what is this? The beard.
Yes.
Make it orange and have his hair be on fire. There's so many skeletons going to be made.
Why
in
I
our
love you,
house.
Pam. Okay, I'm going to use our Go Big. Obviously, I could be using any of our Go dyes with this, but
Yeah.
and our Go Big die catcher. Okay. So let's take a look here.
There you go. Look at how cute he is.
And then I think he needs like a little pom-pom.
So we could get a pom-pom from the cookie accessories.
Do we have any?
Or here, look.
Oh, yep.
Yep. We could, it's his,
Those
it's
little
hands,
circles.
but
Yeah, a little
we could make it.
circle
Yeah.
up
Or
there.
you could use a pom-pom. That's super cute.
Yeah, like a little pre-made
Yeah, I like him.
three-dimensional. I like three-dimensional.
Okay.
So cute.
All right, you could also think of the Go Gnome accessories dyes for braids or beards
yeah,
or
right.
different hair.
Different hats.
Yes. And think about how much fun kids will have building different skeletons. The cuts are perfect. Imagine all the things that they can create. Listen, we're taking this dye and craft foam to the Heller house and let small people play with it because I think it's just going to be so cute.
Yes, and don't forget, if you use just the regular craft foam that doesn't have the sticky on the back,
Yeah.
you can stick it on the wall in the
And the tub.
tub. And if you got it wet, you might be able to stick it on a window or something too.
Oh, yeah. I like the
have
idea
to
for.
try that.
I should make some for Aries for his tub.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now, when we first learned that we were getting ready for this dye launch, we knew that one very special guest we had to have join us on this launch show was the one and only Mr. Bones of Mr. Bones Sews.
Listen, if you are not familiar with Mr. Bones, right now while we talk, go to Instagram and find Mr. Bones. He is a popular social media celebrity with quite the following. He's an avid quilter, and when he isn't quilting, you can find him building miniatures, much to the delight of his fans. He has over 400,000 followers on TikTok and over 125,000 followers on Instagram. You now can be one of them. He is assisted by the one and only Kimberly Moore, and Kimberly was so kind and agreed to do a fun little video with Mr.
Yes.
Bones. Together, they have a new fabric line,
They do?
and they have bat pins. I have to say it's perfect for the project for this dye. What do you think?
Oh, it is. The timing could not be better. All right. We want to hear what Kimberly and Mr. Bones have to say about the Go Skeleton Die by Chris Marchini of Rose City Originals.
Hey, Mr. Bones, what are you up to? What is that? Oh, I know what this is. It's our friend Chris Marchini's skeleton die cut for Acuquilt. Well, we've got to make something out of this. Let's do it. I've gone ahead and prepped some fabric with some double-sided fusible. If you're looking for some, this is the one that I like to use. Now I'm just going to lay down the red fabric over the heart and the black fabric over the eyes. All right, time for our favorite part, rolling it through our Acuquilt die cutter. Time for the big reveal. And here's our tiny little heart. So cute. For the skeleton's body, I'm using Patrick Lose's Glisten. It's just got such a great texture. I love it. I've cut out the first layer, and you can see I've actually folded up the bottom because I need these pieces to be reversed. What a handsome looking fellow. This is so cute. I've cut out some squares in our Mr. Bones Sews fabric and attached those to make the rows that will make the border of our quilt. Only one more row to go. And now the skeleton will go in the middle. Thanks for being a placeholder, Mr. Bones. You're very helpful. I've laid out our skeleton. I think that looks about centered. What's great about this fusible is it's a little bit sticky, so it'll stay in place. And the back comes off just like a little sticker. See? Very sticky. So now I can lay this down in place and make sure it's secure. Hope he's not ticklish. I can just keep peeling these off like stickers and put them in place. Here's his head. This is looking pretty cute. Almost done. Just gotta get this last little arm in place. Now that that's secure, it's time to press. Just gonna give this a couple good presses and he should be good to go. And I think I'll use my spooky notions for the back of this quilt. I think it's time to make a sandwich. Oh, no, not that kind of sandwich, Mr. Bones. A quilt sandwich. See? I'm going to be using our Wonderful glow-in-the-dark thread and our Wonderful reflective thread for the quilting. Mr. Bones suggested I do the glow-in-the-dark thread around the edge and follow it around on the outside, kind of like a border. I've added the foundation for our reflective spider webs. I'm just going to do some free motion quilting to complete the web shape. I'm so obsessed with this reflective thread. It's so cool. All right, our web is done. Oh, I think it looks so good. All right, we're almost done. We've got our binding. Let's finish this. Mr. Bones, you better watch that edge. You know this makes me nervous. And just like that, we're done. It turned out so cute. I love our mini quilt. If you love all things spooky, you're definitely going to want to pick up this Acuquilt skeleton die cutter by Chris Marchini. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Oh, Kimberly and Mr. Bones.
That was so adorable.
Okay, the best
I hope he's not ticklish.
The best line in the whole video.
Okay, her
Huge
fabrics
shout
to
out.
die for. It's absolutely perfect for
Yeah.
this. But what a quick, simple project.
Right. Now, there is no pattern for Mr. Bones's quilt, but we just
Right.
figured she probably used 2.5-inch squares
Yeah.
around
Yeah.
and just put some together and
Yeah.
made us a center tall
It's
enough.
Absolutely. And reflective thread, who knew?
Yeah, Mr. Bones
Mr.
knew.
Bones knew.
So don't forget to follow Mr. Bones on Instagram and YouTube. I love Mr. Bones. All right, I wait for him all day. Thanks again to Kimberly. She's one of our go-getters, our little influencers, and we love all things Mr. Bones.
Yes, we do.
Now, there are some embroidery files available.
There are some spectacular embroidery files available, starting with free downloadable embroidery in your choice of 3 stitches: satin stitch, motif stitch, and a blanket stitch. But of course, like always, our designers have been inspired to come up with some very creative, more complicated ones that you
Yes.
can purchase and download on the website
There's
as
a
well.
Santa one and a scuba diving one.
There's some really
Really fun.
clever ones. So be sure you check those out. And I think you're going to find you need to download more than one.
Yep, they're available from the Acuquilt website. All right, let's reveal what Mary Ann's final project is for today.
So here's my final reveal. I call it Bone to be Wild. And I have 4 skeletons in different dancing positions. I use the 2-inch letters for the words Bone to be Wild. The top hat I took from the holiday accessory die and used that for the hat. The bow tie came from the cookie decorations. I used a little bow tie to put on the collar here, and then I cut the feet in the matching colors to the hat and the bow tie, and I did not use the skeleton feet in white, but I did them in matching colors. So we have a green, a yellow, a purple, and an orange decorated skeleton. And you can do that in just 6 by 6 inch square of fabric with fusible on the back to cut all those extra shapes. So I hope you like my Bone to be Wild, and a happy Halloween.
Oh,
So
super
cute.
cute. And she used the hat and the bow tie just
She
like we talked
did.
about.
She did. I
It's
guess
like
it was an
we're-
obvious choice.
It's like we're on the same page.
There
All
you
right.
go.
Well, a huge shout out to Marianne. It was a darling project, and her project is a free downloadable pattern from Acuquilt.com.
Yes, yes. And it again uses the classic alphabet, which are the 2-inch letters, which work really well with this. We need shirts.
We do.
gotta
We
make
need trunk or
shirts.
treat shirts.
I want a sassy skeleton like she had.
Skeleton.
Okay, well, it's time to let everyone else in on the fun to see the amazing samples in our trunk show for today. Now, since Chris designed them along with the die, we wanted to get some video of him showing off the great projects while he was here in the office. Take a look. Well, with Chris in the studio with us, we couldn't pass up the opportunity to have him show us his projects and do the trunk show with us. So I think these are some of the cutest projects you've ever designed, Chris. But I'll let everybody else decide. So let's get started. The first one he's going to show us is the Go Spooky Friends door banner.
So I have it right here. We've got 3 of our skeleton friends on it.
Oh, this is so cute.
Thank you.
Okay, so what do we piece these blocks with?
So these are made from the 9-inch cube. We have shape number 5, and then the parallelogram, which is shape 16? Is it?
Okay, it's from corners, right?
From angles.
Angles.
Yes. So it's from the Angles companion set.
Better than I am. This is great.
And I used the free downloadable blanket stitch for the skeletons, and I just did them in different colors.
Each one's in a different color. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then we have to look at the fabric.
Yes.
So you're looking at the fabric, and we're going to turn it over so that you can see
This is the large scale.
the larger scale on the fabric. So this is your fabric that you designed, right?
It is. This is my Damask Fatal fabric line.
Okay.
So the wide backs is a larger scale. My shirt today is also...
Wide backs too?
Yes. So I have it in this dark gray, a light way, which is what I'm wearing, and then I just launched a green colorway.
Oh my gosh. And that's what is on the front too, is more of your fabric, right?
Yes. Yeah, this is the regular quilting cotton, smaller scale for that.
Fantastic. All right. And people can find that
at rosecityoriginals.com.
Okay. Thank you. Because somebody's going to ask. I
Yes.
know what you're thinking. Okay.
I'm an independent fabric designer, so right now it is only available on my website.
Okay. Well, let's just lay this out because it's too cute to put away. And the next one we've got is a shirt, and I love it.
So this is the Go Bad to the Bone t-shirt. So we've appliqued on our little skeleton friend and then used the 2-inch classic alphabet to spell out the words.
And did you use the free embroidery for all of that?
I sure did.
Yeah.
Yes. So this one I used the satin stitch, and you can do 4 lines of wording, and it's about the same height as the skeleton. So if you want a different saying, you can do that also.
And by the way, the skeleton is wearing the quilted trucker hat, just that you also designed, right?
I did, yes.
Okay, I love that. And I always like using the satin stitch on clothing because
Yes, it's more durable.
washed. It's the most durable one.
Yes.
I'm not standing on my mat. You can see how tall Chris is today or how short I am. Okay, the next thing that you designed was a trick or treat tote.
Yes.
Trick
so I will
or treat tote.
grab it here. So this is fun. So on Acuquilt.com, you can download the pattern. It uses a ½ yard of canvas, and you make the tote from scratch.
Okay.
And I liked that because then you can do the applique first.
Oh, before, that's so much easier.
So you don't have to worry about hooping it or on a
Yes.
pre-made bag ripping the seams and then resewing them.
Yeah.
And I'm a little tricky in the pattern. I'm going to walk you through making a French seam without you even knowing it. So there's no raw edges on this tote.
Look at you. That is so fun. And that is a great skill to have. It's nothing, it's not hard, it's not complicated.
It just sounds intimidating.
And Chris writes such good patterns.
Aw.
Don't worry about it.
I also made the tote a little smaller than a standard tote, so it's the perfect size for little kids to carry.
And it doesn't have the long handles. You know, if you got a pre-made bag, they have long handles for like adults, and then they're dragging them on the ground.
Yep.
All right, now the last, maybe, I don't know, my favorite. Where'd they go?
They're over here.
Okay. Look at these. Oh, I'm going to put it down because I think it's easier to see laying down.
So these are the Go Skeleton dolls. You can use craft foam or sticky backed felt. And I just have some butcher's twine to hold all the pieces together. This is a great no-sew project for kids.
It is.
And it's just fun. You can hang these up around the house. If you have a Halloween tree, they'd make great ornaments.
Oh my gosh, that is so clever. I think I want to make them out of craft foam and hang them from my tree in my front yard for Halloween.
Oh, that's a fun idea,
cute?
yes.
Or you could make them, I mean, my head, I'm exploding. You could put them on gift bags.
Oh,
I mean, you could just stick them onto bags, but you could put them on like hang them off of wreaths and garlands and
Yes.
so
Lots
many
of fun
great ideas. So all of these are Chris's patterns, all using his Go Skeleton die, and they're all available as free downloads on Acuquilt.com. I love them all.
Thank you. It was so much fun to design and make.
Thanks for being here.
Okay, all of these patterns are available as free downloads from the Acuquilt website. And honestly, it was so much fun to have Chris
It
here.
really was.
He showed off his projects. Do you have a favorite one?
You know how I feel about a good wall hanging.
Yes.
So for sure, I am making the Spooky Friends
Yeah.
door banner. And I have to make Mr. Bones mini quilt.
Yes. Yes.
But I also love the idea of having the kids help me make a clatter.
Yeah, little.
A group of skeletons to hang from my front tree.
I agree. I think that would be
But
fun.
now I want to see if there's, is there glow in the dark?
Right? There has to
Or
be.
reflective? Or do I get silver? Or I don't know, my mind
So
is
many
spinning.
questions. All right.
What
well,
about you?
My favorite is for sure the wall hanging. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
First of all, it uses the Go Skeleton die in the 9-inch cube.
Right.
But Erica, could you use any size cube?
Well, it depends because you have to have enough space to have your little skeleton
Yes.
guy in there. So
You'd have to do some adjustments.
yeah, you'd
and
have
it'd
to
be
make
fine.
some adjustments.
But Chris uses the 9-inch cube, and there is an entire video
Yes.
on how to cut and
Yes.
sew one together. And it was super fun to have Chris here cutting and sewing and making blocks, and he talked about all the fun
And
things.
using his own fabric.
Yeah, yeah, it was great.
That's always
I tried
fun.
to keep it. And
Yes.
He
Did he?
took it. He did.
All right, quilters. The Go Skeleton die by Chris Marchini is our die to try for September, and it's available to order, or at least it was. There were still some available when we came into the studio from
Yes.
Acuquilt.com, or be sure you check with your local Acuquilt dealer
Right.
because this die is selling really quickly. But don't panic because our first allotment is
Nearly sold out.
nearly sold out, but there are more that will be here
Yeah.
any moment now.
So just go to the Acuquilt website. We'll take good care of you.
That's right.
Now, it's available on its own or in a bundle that includes some of our spookiest die, the Go Halloween Medley, the Go Cat and Bat, and Go Pumpkins. To get your order in, open a new tab in your browser, type in acuquilt.com/party, go to the website, see the offers.
All right, while you're there, be sure to check out some of our other recently released dies, like the Go Lucky Penny Wallet by Sally Tomato. I've had so much fun making those. And the Go Luggage Tag, which I've been putting to great use, and the Go Can Cozy, just to name a few.
Just to name a few. Check them out. You can get them at acuquilt.com or check out your local retailer. All right, Erica, it is about time for us to go shake our bones and go create something spooktacular with the Go Skeleton die by Chris Marchini.
And we'll see you back here on Monday, October 1st for another really special launch program. Maybe, just maybe, our most exciting one yet. But wait, we have something else that we have to say.
We do. If you're going to Birthday Bash at Missouri Star Quilt, you can find me at the Penny Store, and I will be showing something brand spanking new. It's a huge, big secret.
Well, look at you.
So if you're at Birthday Bash, come hang out with me. The theme is Stitchin' Stampede, otherwise
Yeehaw.
known as the Wild West. All right, but if you're going to Birthday Bash, come find me. Otherwise, we'll see you back here on October 1st. Thanks for watching our show. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and look for live events every Tuesday and Wednesday.
You can visit the events page on Acuquilt's website for more details on upcoming shows. And while you're there, check out the blog for tips, tricks, tutorials, and inspiration galore.
And remember, at Acuquilt, we help you cut time.
So you can quilt more. And a huge shout out and thank you to Justin Kenyon. Today was his last show. I'm gonna miss him.
We are. He's been our director and producer here at Acuquilt for 3-4 years. We love having him here and wish him good luck in the future.